This course objective is to give you an understanding of what is the ISO 14001 and where it comes from. So first of all, what is a management system standard? A management system standard is a document that prescribes the set of procedures an organization needs to follow in order to meet its objectives. ISO management system standards provide a model to follow when setting up and operating a management system. Like all ISO standards, they are the result of international expert consensus and therefore offer the benefit of global management experience and good practice. These standards can be applied to any organization, large or small, whatever the product or service, and regardless of the sector of activity. In some small organizations, there may not be an official system, just our way of doing things, that is mostly kept in the heads of the staff. But the larger organization, it is more likely that procedures need to be recorded to ensure everyone is clear on who does what. This process of systemizing how things are done is known as management system. ISO is an independent, non-governmental international organization. Through its members, it brings together experts to share knowledge and develop voluntary, consensus-based, market-relevant international standards that support innovation and provide solutions to global challenges. Since its creation, over 21,000 international standards have been published covering almost all aspects of technology and manufacturing. Today, ISO has members from more than 160 countries and more than 3,300 technical bodies to take care of standard development. More than 135 people work full-time for ISO's Central Secretariat in Geneva, Switzerland. The ISO story began in 1946 when delegates from 25 countries met at the Institute of Civil Engineering in London and decided to create a new international organization to facilitate the international coordination and unification of industrial standards. On 23rd of February 1947, the new organization, ISO, officially began operating. It's interesting to see that it's all in the name, because International Organization for Standardization would have different acronyms in different languages, IOS in English, OIN in French for Organisation Internationale de Normalisation. The founders decided to give it the short form ISO, because ISO is derived from the Greek isos, meaning equal. Whatever the country, whatever the language, the same standards apply to all. As we've seen earlier, ISO has published more than 21,000 international standards. Most of them are technical standards, but there are a number of management system standards, each focusing on different issues affecting global business. We can start with ISO 15001, which is about energy management, because using energy efficiently helps organizations save money, as well as helping to conserve resources and tackle climate change. ISO 15001 supports organizations in all sectors to use energy more efficiently through the development of an energy management system. We also have the ISO 14000 family of standards, which is the one we are going to talk about during this training, and it provides technical tools for companies and organizations of all kinds looking to manage their environmental responsibilities. One of the best known family of standards is the ISO 9000. It addresses various aspects of quality management and provides guidance and tools for companies and organizations who want to ensure that their products and services consistently meet customers' requirements and that quality is improved. The ISO 22000 family of international standards addresses food safety management, whereas ISO 27000 family of standards helps organizations keep information assets secure. Using this family of standards will help the organization manage the security of assets such as financial information, intellectual property, employee details, or information entrusted by third parties. Now, looking at the latest standards published by ISO, we see that the organization is willing to provide support related to latest business concerns. For example, ISO 20121 is about sustainable events. Events can generate significant waste, put a strain on local resources like water or energy, or even ignite tensions in local communities. This standard helps make an event sustainable, no matter its type or size, by taking into account resources, society, and the environment. Another big concern is about occupational health and safety. Over 6,300 people die each day from work-related accident or diseases. That's nearly 2.3 million every year. So the ISO 45001 standard, Occupational Health and Safety, helps organizations reduce this burden by providing a framework to improve employee safety, reduce workplace risk, and create better and safer working conditions all over the world. And finally, we have also bribery, which is one of the world's most destructive and challenging issues. With over $1 trillion paid in bribes each year, the consequences are catastrophic, reducing quality of life, increasing poverty, and eroding public trust. The ISO 37001 Anti-Bribery Management System specifies a series of measures to help organizations prevent, detect, and address bribery. Some of the standards mentioned are designed to be integrated. This is the example of ISO 9001 for quality management and ISO 14001 for environmental management. Integration allows to reduce paperwork and manage systems at the same time in several aspects, like for example the management policy or the review, which we will explain in the course of this training. Now let's talk about ISO 14001, which is known as Environmental Management System Standard. ISO 14001-2015 sets out the criteria for an environmental management system and can be certified too. It maps out a framework that the organization can follow to set up an effective environmental management system. As any other management system, it can be used by any organization, regardless of its activity or sector. It helps organizations improve their environmental performance, tackling principally more efficient use of resources and reduction of waste. By doing so, there is a gain of trust of stakeholders as well as an increase of competitiveness. It is also built on the continual improvement principle. This principle drives the company approach to environmental concerns and ensures a successful implementation process of the management system. As shown in the following video, ISO 14001 is part of a wider range of environmental related standards, management or technical, that were all published in order to give support to organizations to achieve sustainable development.
No matter what country we live in, you and me and millions of people like us are passionate about protecting the environment and fighting climate change. But we know that environmental problems like pollution and climate change do not stop at borders. So tools for tackling them need to be effective on a global scale. ISO's environmental standards are tools for translating passion into effective action globally. When it comes to the environment, confidence has a nickname that's recognized worldwide. Now you know it too. It's ISO.